Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Womatron back out of another video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at set number 75400, Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter Microfighter. From LEGO Star Wars. This came out June 1st, along with the LEGO Fortnite sets that I took a look at there the other day. But yeah, this comes with 89 pieces, one minifigure, technically one and a part minifigure, and as you can see in front of us. And yeah, so if you like this, let me know in the comment section below, and let's set it all off to the side for a moment and actually take a look at the box. Which you can see for the box, we have LEGO Star Wars, it says there, set number 75400, Plo Koon's Starfighter Microfighter. You see it says 89 pieces, got Plo Koon here with his astromech and all of his stuff. Then you can see on top, we got Plo Koon as the 1:1 scale. Then on the back, we got the little ship, we've got the lightsaber storage, and we've got Plo Koon there as well. There's bottom, there's one side, and there's the other side. And yeah, pretty cool for the box. So here we have the ship, at least 95% of the ship, and the reason I say that is because in the set there comes two stud shooters, which usually I just leave sets as they are, but this time I decided, you know what, I'm not going to because I'm being annoying and it's my Lego. So I decided to take these stud shooters off my thing, and now I can actually find one. The other one is sitting in a big pile of stuff on my desk next to me, but you can just see on this wing how the stud shooter is supposed to look, and then how it looks without it on the other wing, and just to show kind of how it's so much better looking. But obviously, stud shooters, they just fire the little studs as they entail. But yeah, we're going to take that off anyway, just to show what the set kind of looks like if it just doesn't have them, which makes it look so much better. But anyway, you can see at the start, at the front here, what these nice triangular pieces that kind of come to a point. We got the nice blue to kind of make up the front of the ship here. We got the little yellow piece to kind of break up all the color. We got his astromech's head. I'm not quite sure what his astromech is called, or like what the designation is, the same way R2-D2 and R5 and all that stuff. But you can see we got his head, got the little like windscreen piece here, got the seat for Plo Koon himself. Got the little tail of his actual ship here, which is nicely done in the blue and the white. Got the thrusters down the back here, or down the bottom, which are actually nicely put together, because you can actually see just there and there, we actually have lightsaber blades kind of, stuck through all that to keep it all together, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously the two Technic pins to kind of hold everything to the actual ship. You see the little white clip here, which is where the lightsaber goes, which will actually bring, steal the lightsaber for a second. I personally like to put it like that, so all you see is like the hilt, which kind of could look like a blaster, or like a pew 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 gun in some form. Or if you want to do it the way the box intends it, set it like that and have the lightsaber sort of poking out. The only plus point to doing like this is it's easier to get off. But anyway, that is it for that. Give Plo Koon back his lightsaber. To kind of look at the astromech before we actually take a look at Plo Koon himself. As I said, well, we don't even really have to take it off the ship, but the only bit of the astromech we get is the head print, which you can see it's nicely done with like the brown and the white. Got the little eye there, got like the little red detailing, got the little that little thingy mabobber. Then you can see around the back kind of got similar printing and everything, which I feel like they could have added the rest of the astromech, like some of the older sets, that you would have still had to take just the head off and place it on the ship. It's kind of annoying the fact that we don't have an astromech body. I think the only other one that would fit this was from like 10 years ago from the OG Clone Wars stuff. It's a bit strange, but anyway, it is what it is. You can see how the ship looks underneath. Kind of got like the little landing bits and everything, so it sits flush on the floor. And of course, if you really wanted to, I'm sure there's an easy way to make like a flight stand to have it kind of sitting like that or something like that. So yeah, setting that off to the side and bringing in the minifigure himself of Plo Koon, you can see we have Master Plo himself, which will turn up the brightness a bit so you can maybe see that a bit better. Which, this is the very first Plo Koon minifigure I've ever personally owned, which I am so glad I have it now. It's much better looking than the OG one, though obviously the OG one is OG and it is what it is. But this one is now made out of a hard plastic, like a normal Lego plastic instead of a rubber head, the same way some of the older figures had. You see we've got like the black, or like the gunmetal grey eye receptacles, along with the mouth guard, which is very, very nice looking. So you got this like dark orange for the actual head itself. And then for his outfit, kind of like the standard Jedi robes, but they're Plo Koon, so they're like obviously a bit more tailored or whatever. Got the nice like bit of silver detailing on his belt there, and then you can see the rest of it obviously down to his legs. He doesn't have dual leg printing, which if he had of it probably would have looked a bit better, but honestly I don't think it even would have, because like you can see here it's still that shade. It's just you kind of need like the cream color to kind of come around, but honestly it looks grand. Then if we bring him to the back, you can see the extra bit of detail for his like arm or his suit. The only thing is he's not got a cape, which I don't have any brown capes to give, unfortunately, so if I ever come across one, then I might give it to him, but still. Then obviously we have the lightsaber, which is just your standard blue lightsaber for Star Wars these days, and whatnot. So yeah, for comparison, here we have Ahsoka Tano from the Battle of Mandalore set, I think it is. It's her versus like her versus Darth Maul. I think I reviewed that set at a point. See, she's got her two blue lightsabers, as you can see there. And we also have Qui-Gon Jinn from a recent magazine, which I'm still a big fan of this minifigure, honestly. I'm still glad I have it. You can see Qui-Gon there as well. Just a little trio of Jedi that I have at the minute. I'm sure I have others, but like I think I have like the OG Ahsoka from like OG Clone Wars, but I do want to pick up the newer version because it looks better with the face and everything. You can see obviously how these three look together, because I think Plo Koon was originally Ahsoka's master, and then obviously she could put under Anakin's watch, and then it's just Qui-Gon, because I think Qui-Gon and Plo Koon, I don't really remember if they were in the same sort of time scale of the Jedi. I'm sure they were at a point, but then it was more Plo Koon and Obi-Wan to my knowledge, but yeah, it is what it is. Either way, very cool. I love it. And yeah, I don't know. So setting these two back off to the side and bringing his ship in, just to kind of show him actually sitting in it to kind of finish up the video. Obviously, you can see there's two studs in there. Kind of plop his backside in, so he sits down, and there you go. He's now in his ship, ready to set sail, and obviously, throwing his lightsaber in the bottom here as well, like that. So yeah, that is going to be it for this video. If you like it, hit like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys know when I go live and when I upload, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon with something else. Goodbye.